became acquainted with a painting called The Forgotten Man, and it depicts
Dallin Harris Oakes was into a family rich in values but modest in material wealth. At the age of 7, Dallin faced the devastating loss of his father, Lloyd Oakes, an event that would significantly shape his character and future. In the absence of her husband, Dallin's mother, Stella, took on the responsibility of raising her children with unshakable determination. Despite financial struggles, Stella instilled in Dallin a love for learning and the importance of education. He spent countless hours at the local library, fueling his curiosity and ambition. Dallin's early years, marked by hard work, perseverance, and a strong sense of responsibility, laid the foundation for his later success in education and life. Early life and formative years. Dallin Harris Oakes was born on August 12, 1932, in Provo, Utah, to a family that, though not wealthy in material possessions, was rich in values and love. His childhood was marked by hardship and resilience as he faced the early loss of his father. When Dallin was only 7 years old, his father, Lloyd Oakes, passed away. This devastating loss would profoundly shape Dallin's character and the direction of his life. In the face of this tragedy, Dallin's mother, Stella Oakes, stepped up to raise him and his siblings with great determination and strength. Though their financial circumstances were modest, Dallin's mother understood the importance of education and instilled this belief in her children. She worked tirelessly at various jobs to support the family, never once wavering in her belief that a good education could open doors to a better future. The local library became one of Dallin's favorite places. As a young boy, he spent hours there, devouring books that opened his eyes to new worlds and ideas. Through these books, he developed an early love for learning and an unquenchable curiosity about the world around him. Stella Oakes, Dallin's mother, emphasized the importance of dreaming big and working hard to achieve one's goals. Despite the challenges they faced, she encouraged her children to have ambition and confidence in themselves. This strong foundation in hard work, perseverance, and education became the bedrock of Dallin's future success. Throughout his early years, Dallin was known as a diligent student. He excelled in school, gaining a reputation as a hardworking and intelligent young man. As a teenager, Dallin took on small jobs to help support his family, learning important life lessons in responsibility, discipline, and the value of money. These early jobs not only provided financial support, but also shaped his understanding of the importance of contributing to the well-being of his family and community. Dallin's high school years further cemented his reputation as a dedicated student and a young man with great potential. His academic achievements, combined with his work ethic and sense of responsibility, set the stage for his future endeavors in higher education and beyond. These formative years taught Dallin invaluable lessons about strength in the face of adversity, the importance of family, and the power of education. Pursuing higher education. After graduating from high school, Dallin enrolled at Brigham Young University, BYU, a well-regarded institution located just miles from his hometown in Provo, Utah. Attending BYU was a natural choice for Dallin, as he had grown up in a family deeply rooted in the teachings of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, LDS Church. It was there that his academic journey took a decisive turn, as he began to develop an interest in law and government. At BYU, Dallin's intellectual curiosity continued to flourish. He was drawn to the complexities of law and its potential to bring about positive social change. His professors quickly recognized his sharp mind, and Dallin became known for his intellectual rigor, diligence, and leadership potential. In addition to his academic studies, Dallin became involved in a variety of extracurricular activities that helped him hone his leadership skills. Whether it was participating in student government or engaging in thoughtful debates on pressing social issues, Dallin found himself drawn to the opportunities for leadership and growth that BYU provided. Dallin's time at BYU also deepened his commitment to the values that would define his later life: service, integrity, and the desire to make a difference. While pursuing his degree, he found that law, with its focus on justice, fairness, and individual rights, resonated deeply with his personal convictions. Upon graduating from BYU, Dallin felt ready to take the next step in his academic journey. Law school at the University of Chicago. After completing his undergraduate studies, Dallin took a significant step in his education by enrolling at the prestigious University of Chicago Law School. This was a major move for Dallin, as it took him far from his home in Utah to one of the most respected law schools in the country. Law school was known to be incredibly demanding, and Dallin was fully aware that this was going to be one of the most challenging chapters of his academic life. But Dallin was not one to shy away from hard work, and he approached law school with a singular focus and determination. The University of Chicago's rigorous academic environment challenged Dallin in ways he had never been challenged before. But despite the pressures, he thrived. His classmates and professors alike admired his intellectual curiosity and his ability to grasp complex legal concepts. Dallin's natural aptitude for law, combined with his disciplined work ethic, allowed him to excel academically. Over time, he became one of the top students in his class. It was during his time in law school that Dallin's passion for using the law to create positive social change truly took shape. He recognized that law, when applied with integrity and fairness, had the power to shape society for the better. This understanding would become a guiding principle in his career as both an educator and a judge. Clerkship with Supreme Court Justice Earl Warren. Upon completing his law degree, Dallin's career took a significant leap forward when he secured a position as a law clerk for Supreme Court Justice Earl Warren. This prestigious position offered Dallin an unprecedented opportunity to observe firsthand the inner workings of the highest court in the land. As a law clerk, Dallin was able to assist Justice Warren in researching and preparing legal opinions on some of the most important and far-reaching cases in U.S. history. Dallin's time as a law clerk was not only a formative professional experience, but also a deeply educational one. Working so closely with one of the most respected justices in U.S. history allowed Dallin to deepen his understanding of the law and its ability to affect meaningful change in society. It also cemented his belief in the importance of justice, fairness, and the rule of law. Dallin's time at the Supreme Court left a lasting impact on him, and it profoundly shaped his approach to law and leadership. Teaching at the University of Chicago and leadership in legal education. After his clerkship, Dallin returned to the University of Chicago, but this time not as a student. He became a professor. Teaching became one of the cornerstones of Dallin's career, and it was a role in which he truly excelled. Dallin had a natural gift for teaching, and his ability to break down complex legal concepts into clear, understandable terms made him a favorite among students. He was respected not only for his intelligence, but also for his genuine care and commitment to helping his students succeed. As a professor, Dallin's focus was not solely on the technical aspects of law. He also took great care to instill in his students the values of justice, fairness, and moral integrity that had shaped his own career. He often emphasized that the law should be a tool for promoting equality and protecting the rights of all individuals, regardless of their background or status. Dallin's influence extended beyond the classroom as he became involved in shaping the direction of the law school as an associate dean. His leadership helped ensure that the University of Chicago Law School remained at the forefront of legal education, producing some of the brightest legal minds in the country. Career in law and justice in Utah. In 1980, Dallin's career took another momentous turn when he was appointed as a justice on the Utah Supreme Court. This appointment was a major milestone in his professional life, as it placed him in a position to directly impact the legal landscape of Utah. As a justice, Dallin became known for his fair-minded and balanced approach to the law. He was deeply committed to ensuring that every case was decided based on the principles of justice and fairness, without bias or prejudice. Throughout his tenure on the Utah Supreme Court, Dallin handled many high-profile and complex cases. each requiring careful consideration of legal precedents, individual rights, and societal impacts. His rulings were often praised for their thoughtfulness and thoroughness. Dallin's strong moral principles guided his decisions, and he became widely respected as one of the most principled justices in Utah's history. Dallin's dedication to the law and his commitment to upholding justice earned him recognition and respect from both his colleagues and the public. His work on the Utah Supreme Court reflected his belief that the law could be a powerful tool for promoting fairness and equity in society. Dallin's leadership in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Despite his successful career in law, Dallin felt a growing desire to serve in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. In 1984, he was called to serve as a member of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, one of the highest governing bodies in the church. This call to serve marked a significant turning point in Dallin's life, as he transitioned from his role as a legal scholar and judge to one of spiritual leadership within the church. As a member of the Quorum of the 12, Dallin's legal background proved to be a valuable asset. He brought a thoughtful, reasoned approach to church matters, and his teachings often emphasized the importance of strong families, moral integrity, and the need to support one another. Dallin's focus on religious freedom became a cornerstone of his ministry. He strongly advocated for the right of individuals to practice their faith without fear of persecution or restriction, and he worked tirelessly to protect these rights for all people, regardless of their religious beliefs. Dallin's contributions to the LDS Church and global service. In addition to his leadership in the Quorum of the 12, Dallin's service extended to traveling worldwide to visit congregations and provide messages of hope and encouragement. His talks often centered on themes of love, service, and community, urging members to strengthen their faith and support one another. Through his travels, Dallin was able to connect with church members across the globe, offering counsel and guidance on living a faithful and righteous life. One of Dallin's most significant contributions to the church was his unwavering commitment to the principles of religious freedom. He worked tirelessly to ensure that individuals' rights to practice their faith were respected and upheld, both within the LDS Church and in the wider world. His advocacy for religious freedom helped unite people from various faiths, and his message resonated deeply with church members and non-members alike. Challenges and controversies. Like many leaders, Dallin has faced challenges and controversies during his time in the church. Some of the most difficult issues have revolved around the church's teachings on social topics, including same-sex marriage and gender rights. Dallin has consistently emphasized the importance of love and respect for all individuals, regardless of their beliefs or lifestyle choices. He has also been open about addressing difficult questions about the church's past, including its teachings on race and other sensitive issues. Dallin's approach to these controversies has been thoughtful and measured. He believes that it is important to acknowledge the past, learn from it, and work toward a better future. Despite facing criticism and scrutiny, Dallin has remained steadfast in his commitment to serving the church and its members with integrity and compassion. Personal life and legacy. Outside of his professional and religious duties, Dallin is a devoted family man. He was married twice. His first wife, June Dixon, passed away after they had 3 children together. He later remarried Kristen M. Oakes, and together they have built a strong, loving family. Dallin is known for his deep love and devotion to his children and grandchildren, and he places great importance on family relationships. Dallin's legacy is one of service, leadership, and unwavering faith. Whether as a law professor, a justice on the Utah Supreme Court, or a leader in the LDS Church, Dallin has demonstrated a lifelong commitment to justice, integrity, and helping others. His influence will continue to be felt for generations to come, as his teachings, leadership, and personal example inspire countless individuals to live lives of faith, service, and compassion.